Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, hope you're having a good week. Let's see what's coming in for you. Clarity for Aquarius, please. This one wants to come out and these ones. All right, we have balance. It's like temperance. Take a little step back. Yeah, weigh the pros and the cons, the good outweighing the bad. Yeah, I see a new beginning. Yeah, some of you are trying to decide, should I stay or should I go? Yeah, it could be someone around you in this energy. Look, you got love, maybe a choice comparing one to the other, but see if something feels a little off. Yeah, I feel like you're weighing the pros and the cons, but you know, it's all about taking a leap of faith here. Tell me about balance. Yeah, so you got fast-moving energy. Incoming. There you go. Multiple opportunities, trying to decide. Yeah, feeling a little overwhelmed. Often too much of a good thing too fast. Some of you are going to have to make a choice. And some of you it is, should I stay or should I go? Do they love me? Do they not? Yeah. But I'm sensing someone leaving this behind, moving forward. You're going to make a choice. Yeah, this could be just too much of a good thing. I mean, this could be all kinds of energies here. So I'm going to clarify those a few more. I'm just going to look at this scenario here. Yeah, look, yeah. Do they love me? Do they not? See, I feel like you're not getting what you want. But I do feel like you're playing it safe and being cautious. See, do they love me? Do they not? Should I stay? Should I go? And you got multiple opportunities. So some of you, you know, comparing one to the other. If it's not you, it could be another person. Tell me about this, Aquarius. This two of, yeah, see, keeping things to yourself, maybe suffering in silence. Yeah, see, often feeling overwhelmed. I feel like you're going to be a little cautious. You're going to play it safe. Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of just looking before you leap here. Yeah, just keeping it all in, right? Hiding behind a mask, are you? Feeling a little... Yeah, this is often just drinking your own tears, right? Suffering, keeping it all in. Tell me about this Princess of Cups. Yeah, see, there you are, releasing things that no longer serve. You know your worth. I do feel this is an energy, something here that whether a situation's meant to be or not. It's all about just being yourself, okay? Yeah, release this. Don't suffer in silence. Make a decision. Yeah, so you're feeling a little beat up, feel like giving up 1 minute. The next minute you feel like there's hope. So you're on a bit of an emotional up and down here. But it's telling you to look at what you're leaving behind. Okay? Things are moving quickly. I feel like you're going to have to make a fairly quick choice. But I feel like you're trying to look before you leap. Yeah. There we have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, possible Gemini. Someone with that energy. So just, you can flip the energy. But this is an energy of giving up, moving on, where you just feel like giving up. See, you're going to put this behind to go down another path, but I feel like this person's in this energy as well here. I mean, yeah, it's all about truth. Someone learning something here. See, it has to do with love. Seeing truth. See, it's about bringing truth into the situation, bringing love into the situation. That's what's going on, yeah. Someone here seeing truth. A little aha moment. It has to do with choices, and it has to do with love. It has to do with a bond, a connection. Yeah, some of you felt like giving up. Look at that. See, it's all about applying lessons learned, but it's things calming down. See, time in between. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There's something this person's learning, and it has to do with whether a situation's meant to be, if someone has their best interest at heart. But I feel it's about bringing love into the situation. Someone needs to tell someone truth here. Yeah, there's been a lot of see the truth. Someone needs to tell someone the truth. been a lot of disappointment. There's been disappointments. And I see mixed messages, mixed signals, frustration. But watch out for manipulation, okay? Really watch out for that energy right now. But definitely I can see disappointment because I feel like we have someone going, aha, so you are disappointed. But it's also being able to trust a situation. Tell me about this. Yeah, it's a person who, sometimes a person who makes up an excuses to avoid someone. Now, it could be this person thinking that you are, see, not showing your true self, your feelings, keeping it all in, right? Kind of feeling content the way things are for now. But it is wearing a mask, not showing your true feelings. And it has to do with because of a lot of disappointment and a lot of, obviously there's been disappointment, hurt. But it's where you feel like giving up. And I do think this person's looking at this. It has to do with an apology, but yeah, somebody here's, I don't know if it's someone who's made an excuse. See, they were maybe avoiding you, or maybe it's why you were avoiding this person. But it's someone who suffers in silence. Yeah. This person needs to bring love into the situation. They need to tell the truth. They may have had trust issues, or they felt mixed messages, mixed signals. I mean, Five of Swords is someone who kind of feels defeated. See, feeling defeated, feeling like giving up. But this person, I don't think they're going to give up here. But they feel like you have. But there you are, see? Feeling a little confused, I feel. Yes, this is someone who's now opened other offers and opportunities. See, you're making a choice. And it's all about leaving someone behind and going down another path. Someone should have told someone the truth. Yeah. Look at that. See, this is where I feel like you're content the way things are right now, but you are open. You're just grounding yourself. It's an energy you're preparing yourself. You're weighing the pros and the cons. I do think you're going to be thinking on your feet, but I do think you're going to ground yourself. It has to do with feeling safe. It has to do with stability. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Now, if it is this person comparing you to someone else, it could be this person. Tell me about the Star. Yeah, so someone who's not moving. See, it's protection. Someone's protecting themselves. They're not moving. They're not budging. See, projection. Someone was projecting something onto the other person. Projection is protection. Yeah, so I do think you're in protective mode. Now, I wonder if this is someone who is trying to protect you. Sometimes you get people, because this, the King of Swords, is someone who sees someone as theirs. They protect what's theirs. So I feel this is someone who should have told you a truth or telling you a truth, but I think this is someone who was trying to protect you till something calmed down. Things were happening quickly, maybe a little, see, being a little overwhelmed. And I do think this is someone who's was apprehensive here. Maybe a little nervous. Maybe you make somebody nervous. I think this is someone, I mean, the King of Swords protects what's theirs. They're trying to protect you, or they should have protected you. Yeah. Wow, but there is projection. I think you're just grounding yourself. I really don't think they're comparing you to someone else. They may have compared you to another person. They may have compared you to another person. It's possible. Yeah, it could go that way. Let me just look at the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, see, someone leaving someone out in the cold. Someone's feeling left out. See, it's like this is someone not trusting someone. See, this is someone who was judged someone here. There was a judgment. And it does have to do with love and emotions. Someone who's very stable. Someone's ghosted someone, left them out in the cold. So you never got something you wanted. Because you didn't speak up, possibly. Did you not speak up and you decided to just keep this to yourself? Yeah, because it is about feeling safe, protection, but you're just not going to budge and give in. I think this is someone who was actually trying to protect you from something here, but they made up an excuse, and I do feel waiting for things to calm down. They're making a choice. So, okay, they could be comparing one. They may have projected onto you the trust issues from someone else. Yeah, look at that. You're open to something new. You've healed. Yeah, you're over this. I feel like you're basically over it. But yeah, look at the lack. This is somebody was thinking a lot of negative things, but you can see now what they're seeing is the Queen of Pentacles. So whoever this was, whatever they were dealing with, was someone who was maybe holding on to them for money, keeping them kind of stuck, because you can see all this going on here. See, something felt off. They felt something was off. Now they've taken a step back. Some time's gone by. Things are calming down. They're seeing things different. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, trusting the intuition. This is someone who now knows. They already know. Yeah, look at that. Things could have gone in their favor. This person actually sees you in a very favorable light. But if they were projecting on you what someone else did, see, they felt that there was lack, that you were maybe trying to hold on to them for money or someone else would. But I feel they were trying to protect you from this, all this happening too fast, being overwhelmed. Wow, look at that. So there we go. Yeah, see, it's an energy of losing interest. See, you've lost interest. You're now moving on. This person knows they need to take a leap of faith. If they want things to go in their favor, they need to come in and tell the truth, because this is someone protecting what's theirs. Now, it could have been their money because of another situation. See, it's projection. But this, when the King of Swords is there, that's someone who protects what's theirs. This is someone who I feel already was kind of claiming you. They were interested. They wanted to move forward. I don't know what they did here, but let's take a look. Yeah, painful period in this person's over. See, they want to, someone who's kind of walking on glass, but I feel whatever it is, it's over now. Definitely happier days ahead. But it's also where they dealt with a situation, the straw that broke the camel's back. So it's about speaking truth, getting it off their chest. So to be honest, this is going to be a relief. Someone's going to tell you it's going to be a relief. Yeah, so whatever this is, it's going to bring relief as well. Tell me about this Empress energy. Yeah, see, you're just content the way things are right now. See, now I feel you're in protective mode. But you're just looking out for you, looking out for number one. I do think this person knows that you're single. See, I feel there was a mixed message. This person maybe thought you just wanted to be single, that you weren't interested because you didn't say anything. This person's wise. Like, there's somebody who has a lot of experience. Tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah, see, there's some sort of change. See, there's some kind of change here. Seeing things different, change, but it also has to do with growth. See, it's about growth. Yeah, look at that. And there it is. See, they know, they're aware. They see the truth. You're suffering in silence. Now, it could be someone who's told this person this, see, not saying anything. Whatever they were dealing with, it's finished. It's over. Yeah, see, look at that. And it's still showing confirmation, taking a leap of faith. This person's, I feel like they're seeing you in a favorable light. It's all about timing. Yeah, timing was off here, but now the timing it's like now they need to hurry up. They need to go for it here. Yeah, see, it's all about the one protecting. There's a spark. There was a lot of desire and attraction. This person already seen you as their person. They already seen you as their person. But whatever it is they needed to do, it's something that they needed to put behind to them, and they probably should have told you the truth, and I feel like they're going to, because I see change. Yeah. There's growth. I do see growth and a whole new chapter. Wow. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, so you can see feeling rejected, ignored, like they're not interested. Feel some of you, it was a draining situation. It was emotional, but it is an energy of becoming self-aware. See, this person's now aware that you're open and available and you're single, but this person thought you just wanted to be single. You may have projected that energy in some way, and you could project that sometimes, but I feel, like I say, you can take that as it resonates. Think about that, because I feel you're going to know who this is. If you have no idea who it is, this is how a situation's going to play out. So it basically tells you to prepare. See, often the Queen of Pentacles acts like they're not interested or aloof, or they just want to be single. You see, and that's what I feel is being projected. Mixed messages, mixed signals. This person's learned something. Yeah, they know you're open and available, so they're trying to figure out what the heck to do here. They were interested. Yeah, see, it's all about harmony and balance. They maybe I feel they possibly were judgmental and they weren't fair, but it's about making this right. They want to make this right, and they do want to get this off their chest, like basically clear the air. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to come in and communicate. You're going to look at this very carefully. See, this has to do with communication and things not being very clear. So I do see mixed messages, and it could be the way they communicated with you or how you communicated with them, because there is definitely a lack of clarity here. Yeah, see, this is someone who didn't tell you something here. They didn't tell you everything. Yeah, so they're very curious. Like they were curious, they were interested. So either they're comparing you to someone else, but they were interested. There was a lot of desire and attraction. I think this person also, I do think this is something going to be cleared up. It's like they want to make this right. Yeah, see, they're reminiscing, looking at how it played out. They long for love. I think this is someone who's been holding a bit of a torch, or they feel like you are. And it could go either way, maybe both of you. But there it is, the wand holding the torch. This is someone who's probably cared for you or been crushing on you for some time. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's the other way around. Because I do see the tables turning. See, they see things going in their favor. They see you in a very favorable light. I mean, it's everything they could ever want. Look at that. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, power couple. See, it's all about coming together. Now, if you are someone comparing this person to another person, that's where I kind of feel in the beginning. See, ready to go down a new path. You're leaving something behind. But now the tables are turned. They're the one who's going to have to take a leap of faith. See, they're planning, preparing. This is somebody who wasn't prepared. They didn't feel ready. I feel they were putting something behind. They weren't over it. But I wouldn't be surprised both of you have this energy, because this is about bringing love into the situation, telling someone how they feel. Look at all this stuff being learned. This person may have Taurus energy. See, it's about being on the same page, everything that this person's learning. Their lifestyle. Definitely there's changes that need to be made, necessary changes, lifestyle changes. Yeah, and it could be this person who at this time felt they were content the way things were. I don't know if it's someone who just blew someone off, but it's because of the impression they got. Yeah, that you just wanted to be single. So this is the person, it's them. It's actually them in that energy. But I feel both of you for different reasons. But this person was emotionally unavailable. Their arms are crossed, right? With the Nine of Cups is usually someone with their arms crossed, not letting someone in. See, they weren't ready, but they were hiding behind a mask themselves. I think both of you were, just for different reasons, how you were feeling at that time. But this is about learning. And I do think this person's learned some things during this time in between. Yeah. Someone who usually isn't afraid of taking a risk. See, this is someone who's generally not afraid of taking a risk. But something changed this person. Yeah, now we got the Queen of Swords. See, you both learned something during this time in between. You're definitely not a pushover. I can see that. But I don't really feel like I see tempering words and thoughts. Yeah. So you're cautious. You're playing it safe. So I do think we have two people who need to communicate. You need to get on you just weren't on the same page. Yeah. Because the tables are turning. See, one person takes a leap of faith. The other person's not prepared. They don't really see it coming because they were dealing with obviously ending a situation. So now they're the one who has to come in and take that leap of faith. But they're looking and reminiscing about what happened. See, they're kind of preparing for any possible outcome here. Your sword may be up. You might have a few words. You know, I think it's just two people who need to just get things off their chests here. And I think you're going to be quite surprised how this is going to play out. Yeah, prepare. It's all about preparing. Two people preparing for any possibility here. I do see financial stability too. And I do see some of you connecting with someone. If you have a choice and you are trying to make a decision and you're comparing one situation to another. Yeah, wow. It's like two of you here. Interesting. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, see balance. See, this is that emotional balance. See, both of you felt something was a little off. See, a lack of emotional energy. But it's about making things right. It's about making a choice and doing what's right. There was a spark desire. There's an attraction. This is about, it is with the star with your energy is often, it is bringing love into the situation. But it's also looking at the reality, a little bit of a reality check when the King and Queen of Pentacles are here. Looking at the reality of the situation. Yeah. See, you both felt something was off, but they want to come in. This person wants to make this right, but it's about deciding if this person's right for you or not. It's about being honest with yourself, too. Yeah, two people who need to be honest with themselves. I feel like there's a lot of attraction here. Yeah, see, it's all about feelings. Keeping it all to yourself. See, hiding your feelings behind a mask and not saying anything. See, that's what the Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles, people with that energy or just the energy at that time. See, you act a little aloof like you're not interested, or you just give that impression because there's impressions here with the King and Queen of Swords. I feel like you're open to talk. I do think you're still single. I feel like you haven't gone anywhere. I also see the energy of some of you. There's married energy here too. There's been a time out and a healing. But I do see someone, the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah, this is about leaving something behind forever and creating change. There is change. Schedules, routines, changes, lifestyle changes are necessary. It's about not just compatibility, but it's about being adaptable. Two people being able to adapt to each other's lifestyles. Yeah, and then we've got another card of temptation. See, feeling tempted to reach out. Like this person wants to reach out. I do feel this is, see what it is, if there was truth, all of this could have been avoided. It all could have been avoided. So you both learned something from this experience. You're going to apply these experiences to this. I feel like you're open. I feel like you've healed, you're over it. It is what it is. You feel like it just isn't meant to be. But I'm going to tell you, this is a beautiful opportunity that was missed. See, you both have missed an opportunity here. Why? Because you didn't bring love into the situation. You were both hiding your true feelings. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. Yeah. See, it's about doing things together, spending time together. See, things being learned. You have all this common energy, the things you have in common. But it's someone who has to take off. See, it's a very closed off, someone who's protecting what's theirs, but they're protecting their heart. I still feel this person was protecting you. in some way. There's an energy of protecting you because they're already claiming you as theirs. In their head, you're already theirs. They're already interested. But whatever it is whatever it was, it was busy times. Something was going on. They're trying to keep you from not involving you in what it is that they were dealing with. So to me, it looks like there was an end of a relationship, a committed relationship. For some of you, yeah. Wow. But there it is, going down this path, spending time together. I think this person's going to reach out. Yeah, see, they need to make a move. They need to make a move. There's movement. I don't know if they're waiting for you to make a move, and I wonder that if that happened too, waiting for the other person to make a move. See, an opportunity's been missed, failing to recognize this beautiful opportunity. I feel like you're open to talk with the feminine side anyway. Yeah. Yeah. A little Sag energy here too. This is about breaking free, but it is somebody who's just playing the field, a little bit of a free spirit at this time. I don't think you've connected with anyone, and I do think this person's going to come around here. They're going to go for it. They are. They're not afraid of taking a risk. It's just something to do with the timing. At that time, they didn't think things will go in their favor, or you didn't see them the way they seen you. But like I feel you both are attracted. There's attraction, sparks, right? But like I feel it's like you're both holding this torch, and then we have this energy of planning, preparing, hoping for the best. See, some of you, it's about achieving some kind of goal. I'm going to tell you, some of you, it's setting somebody free. It's the boomerang effect too. So I don't know. And I also feel rebound, a little bit of a rebound, trying to avoid that rebound energy because they've been there, done that. See the rebound. I wonder if it was both of you. I'm feeling a lot of mutual energy between the two of you. Like, you're not mirroring, but there's just a lot of mutual things that you have in common that, like I say, the rebound, but it is an energy of someone setting someone free too. Set them free to go do whatever it is they need to do. And if they come back to you, they're yours. Crazy. Yeah, it's one or the other. Yeah, it's all about putting in effort and building too. See, they want to actually build with you. They want to make this right. They want to do this right. But I do think they are a little bit worried that your sword's going to be up. See, this is a decision. Healing, judgment. This person made a bad decision. Yeah. But I think you both did. I think both people played a part in this because it has to do with hiding behind the mask, afraid to show your true self, afraid to show your feelings because you've both been hurt. You both had disappointments. See, there's been a lot of disappointments. So there's trust issues about that too. So this is about protecting your hearts. Maybe money here, King and Queen of Pentacles. So I do think time going by, you both now see how the other person feels, right? That's what it's all about. Yeah, now you know. There it is. It's all about making a commitment. This person wants to come in and make this right. I do think they're going to come in and start this. I feel like you're open. I do think this person's going to push through that little bit of fear that there might be a little confrontation or you might be upset with them. But I feel that it's already forgiven. I feel like it is what it is. It's just something, because it has to do with understanding. See, there's some sort of misunderstanding to do with this as well. I feel like you need to get on the same page. But there it is. There's the Pentacle. Now, I want to look at any other energies that are here as well. Some of you, when it comes to work and jobs, you're doing something that you love. I do think this person's also curious about that, what you do for work. Yeah. But I definitely can feel some of you are open to a job opportunity here as well, and you're being careful what you wish for. You're kind of getting emotional about this too, but look at this. This is someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. See, some of you have goals and things you want to achieve. You're also in the same energy as this person too. See, it's all here. But yeah, you've achieved some goals. Beautiful Empress energy. This shows open. It shows harmony. It shows balance. Somebody who's patient and gracious, calm. See, it's an energy of peace. See, making peace. Maybe with past energy, but it's two people making peace. It doesn't look like closure because the Ace of Pentacles is here. See, it's all about the foundation. I don't know if you're going to see this coming when it does, because I feel like some of you have definitely healed and released it, but you're now ready for new. They see you're ready for new. So we have the Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. See, something's bothering this person. Something was bothering them. Or they've learned that it's still bothering you. They want to make it right. They don't like feeling like this person, because they actually hold you in high regard. They see you as somebody who has self-respect too. You could couple up with this person, see teaming up, spend some time together, get acquainted, or reacquainted for some of you. If you have left someone behind and you are moving towards new, that's getting acquainted with someone new. But I'm not really seeing the new. I'm actually seeing, I mean, it could be coming, but I really feel like it's this person going to push through that fear that you may not be interested, or you have someone else because of this energy. It's like this person can like feel that you're moving on. And it's possible someone has told them to, I see, because I see this curious person, someone talking to someone, maybe a friend of a friend. But there you go. You're going to receive that pentacle. You can take it or leave it. Your decision all depends on your situation. But the tables are turning to do with taking a leap of faith. I mean, I feel it's two people's pride and ego getting in the way, not wanting to look like a fool. And then, of course, you both miss this opportunity, and you're the suffering in silence, both of you, not saying anything. Someone's got to make a move. Take care. Bye for now.